Sixth grade social studies post-assessment. Directions. Match the vocabulary word to the correct definition by shading the correct bubble on your answer document. Number 1, monotheism. 2, scarcity. 3, absolute location. 4, civilization. Or 5, dictatorship. Letter A. A place expressed by coordinates such as latitude and longitude. B. Government whose leaders gains power through force and fear. C. Having a limited supply. D. The worship of one God. E. A group of people who have a complex and organized society within a culture. Directions. Answer the following multiple choice questions by shading the correct bubble on your answer document. Number 6. BCE is common abbreviation used to describe a time period. Which of the following explains the abbreviation? A. BCE signals that this time period occurred between various unknown eras. B. BCE is an abbreviation for before common event. C. BCE is an abbreviation for before common era. Or D. BCE is an abbreviation for before Christ events. Use the timeline below to answer questions 7 through 9. Number 7. Name this type of graphic organizer. A. A bar graph. B. A single-tier timeline. C. A multi-tier timeline. Or D. A chart. Number 8. This timeline represents which century? A. 17th. B. 18th. C. 19th. Or D. 20th. Number 9. The 20th Amendment, which was passed in 1933, defined the start of presidential and congressional terms of office. Which letter on the timeline indicates where the 20th Amendment should be placed? A, B, C, or D? Use the graph above to answer questions 10 through 12. Number 10. Name this type of graphic organizer. A. Bar graph. B. Venn diagram. C. A pie chart. Or D. A timeline. Number 11. Which subject was the most favorite among sixth graders? A. Social studies. B. Language arts. C. Science. Or D. Math. Number 12. Which percent of students voted language arts as their favorite? A. 50%. B. 25%. C. 13%. Or D. 12%. Number 13. Which is an example of a citizen's rights in a democracy? A. Voting. B. Having a lawyer represent you. C. Freedom to speak your opinions. Or D. All of the above. Number 14. Democracies are characterized by which factor? A. There are no leaders. B. Leaders are elected by the people. C. The right to rule is inherited. Or D. Leaders gain the power through force. Number 15. Which right listed below is found in the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution? A. Freedom of speech. B. Freedom of religion. C. Freedom to assemble peacefully. Or D. All of the above are in the First Amendment. Number 16. Civic participation is very important in a democratic society. Which of the following is an example of a civic participation? A. Running for political office. B. writing a letter to the editor of a newspaper, C. participating in a peaceful protest, or D. all of the above are examples of civic participation. Number 17. Under which form of government is power inherited? A. Monarchy, B. Democracy, C. Dictatorship, or D. Theocracy. Number 18. Which of the following describes what life might be like for citizens living in a democracy? A. Going to the polls to elect for a new leader. B. Exercising your right to disagree with the leader's decision. C. Electing representatives to all government that speak on your behalf. Or D. All of the above. Number 19. Which of the following is a positive characteristic of a dictatorship? A. No free election. B. Rights are not guaranteed. C. Things can get done quickly in a time of crisis. Or D. People are ruled by force and fear. Number 20. Hinduism is a polytheistic religion. What does this mean? A. Hindus believe in one animal. B. Hindus believe in many citizens. C. Hindus believe in one god. Or D. Hindus believe in many gods and goddesses. Number 21. Which of the following statements describes a characteristic of Islam? A. A sacred text of Islam in the Quran. B. The Torah is a sacred book of Islam. C. Islam was founded by Jesus. Or D. Muslims believed in reincarnation. Number 22. Which of the following statements does not describe the Hindu religion? A. Hinduism includes a caste system. B. Hinduism began in India. C. Hinduism's most important gods are Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. Or D. Hindus mummify their pharaohs. Number 23. How do the Sumerians link government and religion? A. They believe that one god, the king, ruled Sumer. B. They believe the kings were chosen by the gods to carry out the gods' wishes. C. They believe the king would punish them if they treat him like a god. Or D. They believe the kings would become gods after reincarnation. Number 24. Which of the following statements does not describe Buddhism? A. Buddhism was founded in India. B. Siddhartha Gautama is founder of Buddhism. C. Buddha means the enlightened one. Or D. The sacred book is the Bible. Number 25. Which of the following is a similarity between Buddhism and Hinduism? A. Followers of both faiths believe in reincarnation. B. Both religions follow the Bible. C. Both religions developed out of Judaism. Or D. Followers of both faiths must make a pilgrimage to Mecca. Number 26. Which religion did not begin in the Middle East? A. Christianity. B. Judaism. C. Hinduism. Or D. Islam. Number 27. Which of these name means God to Muslims? A. Jesus. B. Buddha. C. Allah. Or D. Vishnu. Number 28. What is the name of the belief that one's soul is continually reborn after death? A. Karma. B. Reincarnation. C. Mummification. Or D. Eightfold Path. Number 29. Which civilization developed between the Euphrates and the Tigris River? A. Mesopotamia. B. Egypt. C. India. or D. China? Number 30. How did early people in Mesopotamia make farming successful? A. They did not grow crops. B. They waited for rainy season. C. They irrigated their crops. Or D. They built a wall around the city-state. Number 31. Mesopotamia is located in the center of a region known for having rich, fertile soil for growing crops. What is this region known as? A. Egypt. B. Fertile Crescent. C. Mesoamerica. Or D. Promised Land. Number 32. What technology did the people of Mesopotamia develop that led to the creation of the wagon, the chart, and pottery? A. Cuneiform. B. Rosetta Stone. C. Hieroglyphics. Or D. The wheel. Number 33. On which continent is Mesopotamia located? A. The Middle East. B. The United States. C. Asia. Or D. Australia. Number 34. Farming was a revolutionary discovery. It made settlements possible and ultimately the building of cities. Which of the following is an effect of Mesopotamia knowing how to farm? A. They were nomads who had to more frequently. B. They grew a surplus of food, which allowed people to have varied responsibilities. C. They had to go to the grocery store to purchase crops that they couldn't grow. Or D. Crops were scarce, so they had to fish. Number 35. The Sumerians built the religious temples on top of the large structure called A. Tomb. B. Pyramid. C. Ziggurat. Or D. Plow. Number 36. On which continent is Egypt located? A. Australia. B. Africa. C. Europe. Or D. South America. Number 37. The Nile River in Egypt is the world's longest river. Which direction does it flow? A. East. B. West. C. North. Or D. South. Number 38. Egyptians used hieroglyphics as a form of writing. This type of writing could not be read or interpreted until 1799, which discovery assisted the scholars with their problem. A. Papyrus. B. King Tut's tomb. C. Mummy. Or D. Rosetta Stone. Number 39. Why were calendars important to the Egyptians? A. Calendars allowed them to track the number of days between flooding cycles. B. Calendars allowed them to know precisely when to worship each of their many gods. C. Calendars allowed them to celebrate important events such as marriages and births. Or D. Calendars allowed them to track how long it took each of their crops to sprout and grow. Number 40. How did the religion of the ancient Egyptians explain what happened to a person after death? A. They claimed that the dead soul would live in the Nile River. B. They claimed that the dead would enter an afterlife of comfort and pleasure. C. They claimed the dead would live on forever in a world of turmoil and disgrace. Or D. They claimed that the dead soul would be reincarnated into a future pharaoh. Number 41. Which of the following is an example of a good? A, a car wash, B, a binder, C, a haircut, or D, house cleaning? Number 42. Which term is used when a country ships goods to another country? A, an import, B, an export, C, product, or D, service? Directions. Answer the following short answer and extended response questions on your answer document. Number 43. The Nile River was considered to be a giver life. Support this statement by giving 4 examples of how Egyptians used the Nile River to their benefit. Number 44. List one similarity and one difference between Mesopotamia and Egypt. Turn this over. Part 2, Geography. Directions. Use the map located on the back of your answer document to complete the following. Number 1. Label any 4 continents: Africa, Antarctica, Asia, Australia, Europe, North America, South America. Number 2. Label the Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean. Number 3. Label the equator and the prime meridian. Number 4. Draw and label the 4 cardinal directions on a compass. Number 5. Label the 4 major hemispheres. And number 6. Label the North Pole and the South Pole.